Hello everyone. Today I am going to show you how I make my vanilla extract. It's something that I learned earlier this year. I started hearing rumblings about it last year, but I finally tried it this year and I'm really loving the results. So I thought I would share it with you, especially since it's so close to the holiday times and they're already saying there's going to be shortages. There's going to be a bunch of things there are a bunch of things that are happening that I do not have to speak on that makes a lot of people's futures uncertain and jobs are uncertain. So I just thought this was one way to get something on your shelves. Is a little bit better sourced. I think the flavor is a lot better. I think it's a good gift. It's a lot of things you can do with it for not very much money. So here's what you need. What you need is alcohol, some type of alcohol, and you need vanilla beans. Now, I used the Madagascar bourbon vanilla beans, and unfortunately, I ran out making this new batch. But I will put a link of the beans below, and then I'll also input a picture here. The reason I use that is because you can also use a Tahitian bean, and I'm sure there's some other ones that I have not explored yet. But I like this one because I wanted a more pronounced vanilla flavor, and just from my research, I've learned that the Tahitian bean is a little bit milder in flavor, but it's maybe a little bit more flowery. But it's really up to you what you prefer, but this is just what I have. And like I said, I'll link below what I buy, but there's lots of other beans that you can buy. Just do your research as always. The next thing you'll need is alcohol. Now, I have tried with a few different alcohols and I'm excited to show you my favorite. But before we do, I'm just going to show you what we have here. Now, I heard you can do this with vegetable glycerin. I have not tried that. But if that is your MO, you are more than welcome to do that. I just prefer alcohol just because it's what I'm used to. But maybe one day I'll try it. So I got a few on sale, some off-brand, some on-brand, so I thought I'd show you all. The first one I ever tried was this in vodka. Now, this is the classic way to make the recipe. It works. I like it because, of course, vodka is clear and it's easy to see when it starts turning brown, and it's just easier to track it and to see its progress and to open up and smell it. And it smells like vanilla. It's just easier to smell and to know how far along it is. But it is not my favorite. My favorite so far is this one. And this is the Jim Beam Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. I just like the flavor of it mixed with the beans. And y'all remember that you're only going to be using a little bit. A teaspoon here, maybe half a teaspoon there. So it's not something that you're just ingesting large amounts of. So with that said, for the amount of flavor it packs in using a small amount, I really love it. I put it in my apple pies. At one point I put it in my applesauce. I've been preserving a lot of apples this season, so that's what's on my mind. But that's really been one that I've gone to this year. But the vodka one, it smells really nice. I really actually like it, and it was actually the cheapest one. I went into Walmart and I found the cheapest bottle I could find, literally, and used it, and it's just fine. The next one, I saw that at my local grocery store. These two were on sale, so I went and bought these, and I'm excited to try these. This is the most recent ones. This is, of course, some rum and some whiskey, but just a different brand. So, the next thing I want to say, how long does it take? It's really up to you and what you decide is done for you. And that's what I really like about this journey. A lot of it is just up to you and what your preference is. For me, so these are about maybe 4 months old. I know I was watching a video from Homestead Heart and she did hers. And she said it takes at least 90 days. And that's about right for you to see it start coloring. It starts coloring or turning brown and starts smelling a little bit florally, maybe around the 30-day mark. But then I really start to notice the taste really about the 90-day mark. But it just depends. So I'm sure this is one of the things that I will like the longer it sits, because the longer it sits, the better, the more pronounced the vanilla is, and that's really what I'm going for. So I just made this one, like I said. This one was done a few days ago, and it's already started to turn. So of course this is a white rum. This was a white rum, and this was done October 1st. It's now October 6th. So within a week, it's already started turning brown. So that's something I like about using the clear liquids like the vodka or the rums. It's just easier to see where it's all along. But all you need to do is take a vanilla bean, slice it in half, drop it in here. Now for the smaller ones, I like the smell and the taste of vanilla, so I put a lot. So I put maybe 4 or 5 beans in each one. In the small ones, the large ones, I put around 6 beans. But it's really up to you. I know some people put 2 beans in there. Some people put way less. But all I do is put the beans in there, sit it in a cool, dark place, and then every day or whenever I remember, I'll just go in and I'll shake it up. And that just helps speed it along. After the first month or so, I really won't shake it except once every week or once I look in there and see that I haven't shaken it in a while. So it's really hands-off recipe. You really can't mess it up. I'm sure there's lots of fun things you can add to it, maybe like cinnamon or what have you. I've never tried that, but I'm not opposed to it. If you have tried this, let me know in the comment section. Let me know what your favorite liquor or way to infuse these. I know sometimes people heat it up. I don't like being bothered with that. I just like dump and go. If you've tried this, go ahead and post your recipes below. Post your tips and your tricks. I'm eager to try new things, and I'm so happy that you watched this video. Thanks for spending time with me today. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.